Okay, so that's the intro rhythm to Workin For MCA by Lynyrd Skynyrd. We're gonna have a B power chord. We're gonna go from the D to the D flat. Some tabs will tell you it kind of splits that chord like that, but I don't know, it seems like both power chords move to me, so 5 to 4. Take that pinky on the 7 of the big string, the E string, kind of down towards the 4, so it's... And then by the time you get down to the 4 with that pinky, you gotta go on the A power chord, so we got... And then we're gonna hammer into that B note, 2nd fret of the A string. E power chord, and a hammer on 2 to 4. Now I've seen it done with 2 to 5, but they both kind of sound good, but I think it is 2 to 4. So we have back to that B power chord, to the A once, and then 2 to 4 in the A, back to the E power chord. So 2, 3, and... Okay, and when that's going on, you have a second guitar part going. Okay, so it's 9 on the A string. It's a little chord, the 2 7s on the bottom strings there. And then we have a 7/6 on the D to that 9 on the A, so kind of a staccato 7. And then a 7 to 9 to 6 down here in the D. And then back to 9/6 one more time, and then you're back to the... So this one holds that note and doesn't have as many notes. So both parts again, we got 3, 4, and... Little pinch harmonic on that sometimes. Okay, so that goes on for a little while, and then we're gonna have the change. Okay, so we have like a F sharp power chord notes. We have 2, 4, 4, 4. And we got a 2 on the D string, slight bend a little bit, 4 on the A, 5 and 2 on the E string. So all in the F sharp minor pentatonic scale there. So this one we went down to the G string, 2 to 4 back on the D. And then we go back to the first one. Now this last one, go to that 2 on the D again. And then go to that 4 in the A to the E power chord. So okay, and then there's an octave one of that. And you can do that on the 9th fret here on the A string if you want. 9, 11, 11, 9, 11, 12, 9. 10 on the 2nd, 9, 11 there. And then here we'd have, you go to the 10 and the 11, then a chord of these 2 9s here. So the last one is 10, 11 on the G and B strings, 9s there. Okay, now you can do that up here like I started. That's 14th and 16th frets with the 17 up here. Down to that 14 on the G. Now here you can go. You can go to the 14 and 13. But it's kind of like easier to have that over here, so it might be better to go up here. I think I did see Alan Collins do it way up here, though. And he would even hit some whammy bar stuff as he's holding out some of these last notes. Like... wow, wow, wow. There is another rhythm part in the song where there's like a breakdown where it's like... Right, big build up. That's just the F sharp power chord. It's like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a da-da-dum, bow. And then they're back into the main thing. Okay, so in the intro, let's go back to the intro. There's a second guitar part where we're doing this rhythm. Right, when we're doing that, there's a second part, and this is at the very beginning of the song when the band comes in. It's like, and bam, hits this 9 and 11. So it's 9 on the D, 11 on the G. Bam. Then hits again. Bam. And then this time it slides down one and back. And then it hits one more. And then we have a little lead that starts. So we got, that was 11 on the G, to the 12 on the B, and then a hammer on 10 to 12. So that's a 1.5 step bend down to the 10. 7, 10, 7. You could hammer it or you could slide it. Sounds kind of cool sliding. I think he might have slid it. Here we had the 9 on the G string. Up and down, pull off, and then 9 to 9 on the D. So we had 7 there, a couple bends on the 9, so it's. 2 bends there, and then same riff, and then. So that was 7, 9 on the G, 7 on the B, back to the 7 on the G, 9 on the D. So that whole lead one more time, we got. Okay, and that happens again later in the song too, that same little solo. So moving on, we've got some fills and some verses. There's a fill that comes in there. So you bend the 7 on the G string. Kind of like 4 hits or so, and bend it down to the 4 down there. So it's like. Something like that. So there's a slightly different way to do this main rhythm as well. It's like. You get that kind of upstroke right there. Or you could even be like bass the chord. Adds a little thing in there. Okay, now we have a little solo by Gary Rossington. It's going to go. So we got kind of aim towards the 15 of the 2nd string or so, and then we're going to go to the 7th fret of the G. So it's like. So 7 to 6, back the other way, 7 to 9. 9 on the D, so. Now we have a pull off, 9 to 7 on the D, to 9 on the A. So slide into the 9 on the A, and then 7 to 7, 9 on the D. Pull it off, and then bend it up twice. Down to the 7, and then. Okay, so the whole thing we got. And it's back in. Okay, there's one more fill. It's just like this other one we had on the 7, but it's like on the 10 on the 2nd string, and it goes down to the 7. Okay, now there's a fill in the chorus. We got. Okay, so that's a fill that happens in the chorus. 4 and then to the 2 on the G string there, and then 12th fret of the E string. Kind of bend it up and then hit it normal. Couple bends there, hold it. And then there's one more fill to think about. It's like last verses or last chorus. It's like 10 up, down, 7. And you got your 10, 9, 7 to the 9. Okay, so that's part 1 of Workin For MCA by Lynyrd Skynyrd. The next lesson that I put out will be the one that has the Ed King solo and the double Gary Rossington and Alan Collins solo at the end. So we'll see you then. Tabs with this. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.